Welcome back to another unboxing and product review, the biggest one yet, the motherload of home workout equipment. We will be doing it Viking style. You know how we open our boxes with our Viking axes. Let's go. Now, I was not kidding you when I said this is the motherload, because this thing came on a pallet. Now this is the Speediance all-in-one home gym. Now let's get it open and see what is inside. Now this thing is not staying in the garage. This one is going in the house. It is compact. It doesn't need all this assembly like all the other things we've done. Super simple, super quick. Let's get it in the house, set it up, and see how this thing looks. All right, we've got the seat right here. Looks like the legs for the piece. Padded wrapping, keep the product safe. Seems really well packaged so far. All right. It's like the floor mat that goes under it. All right. Looks like we gotta close the garage. There's always something going on outside. Now this part of it is pretty heavy, so I'm gonna have to get a little creative since I'm by myself. I'm gonna get it out of the box and from the garage to the house. Let's figure something out. That's where these come in handy. All right, it looks like it's just one giant piece at this point. Lift it up. I'll try to get it out of here in one piece. All right, let's see. Walk it out. All right. Well, that was easier than I thought. Now, the cool thing about this is that it has these wheels. All you got to do is lean it on its side and you can roll it around to wherever it needs to go. So I got to take it from the garage to the house, being careful because here's the screen. Don't want to damage that. Basically, we're just gonna grab it like this and take it with us. All right, now we just gotta get it from here because my garage is a separate unit. Back side of the house, gotta get it in the house from here. It is definitely doable by yourself to move this thing.
What the dog doing?
Because it's got the wheels. Thank God for that. But if you got a second pair of hands to help you, that will help a lot with moving this thing around and getting it set up. Now, you all know what I say. Home workouts can be just as good as gym workouts, but when it comes to training at home, there are no rules. So if you want to get machines, if you want to get equipment that you can fit in your house to elevate your workouts, do hybrid workouts, there are no rules. You can do that. We are going to test this thing out. We're going to set it up. I'm going to show you exactly what it can do. This is the Speediance Gym Monster. All-in-one home gym that takes up virtually no space when it's all closed up like this. Stick around until the end of the video and I will do a full home workout that you can do while using this. Now let's get that instruction manual and see what we need to do to get this thing up and running. This little booklet will tell you everything you need to know about setting it up and getting it ready to go. Got this beautiful screen, touch screen by the way. Now right here, you've got this little button that you press and then this opens up and down like so. And then this is how it looks when it's fully opened. Now it comes with all of these little accessories. So these are all the bells and whistles, the attachments that you use for the actual exercises that strap onto the machine. You got all these little pieces. We got the power cable to hook it up. We will hook it up in a second and see how this thing runs. Here are the handles that we'll be using for probably 90% of the exercises. Comes with one of these, two handles, looks like a strap for your legs. If you want to do like leg extensions anything where you strap this onto your ankle. A little foam pad for this, if you know, don't like having that metal sitting on your shoulders for squats. But yeah, comes with a lot of cool stuff. Let's hook it all up, put this thing to the test. Very sleek design. You can tell a lot of thought was put into how this thing was built. You got this little mat. You got these little magnetic pads that are stuck on it, so you don't get your actual machine dirty or sweaty when you're working out. You can put this mat, and it has those magnetic little pads so it doesn't slide around when you're working out. Fits right there, and then you can just clean this off instead of having to clean your machine off. Pretty cool, very sophisticated. I like that. You know, the little details matter, and I like stuff like that. Now let me show you something else. When I mentioned details matter, I even love how these handles set up. Check this out. You have these little ball bearings right here, and it's not your typical strap, right? You press them in, and then this pops right in like that. It's very easy, very simple. Now let's power this thing up and see what it looks like when it's all turned on. Let's plug it in.
Psych!
And it's on. So let's get through all the setups, and then I'll get back to you guys in a second. Now, once you get your account set up, you basically log into their website here on the screen, but then you can also have it on your phone, and you get a lifetime membership to the Speediance website with all of their, you know, content whenever you get one of these. It's got Wi-Fi access, it's got Bluetooth compatibility. You can set it up and start jumping right into your workouts. Now, you all know what I say. Gym workouts are great, home workouts are just as good, but there are no rules when it comes to working out at home. If you can get yourself some equipment at home, why wouldn't you? Something like this that you can fit into the corner of any room that would take up literally no space when it's folded up, why not? The Speediance Gym Monster is the all-in-one home gym, or so they say. We are gonna test it out, and stay tuned until the end of the video, and I will give you a full body workout that you can do using this piece of equipment if you have it, or to give you an idea of what you can do if you decide to get it in the future. Now, another thing about their product is this bar. So this is the bar that you use for like bench press, for squatting, for all those different exercises. But the cool part about it is you got these little rings here, and you can adjust where it attaches on to the cable. So you just hit this little switch. You can slide it up and down anywhere where you have these holes. For example, super wide, set it up right here, boom. And you can set up very wide or very narrow depending on the exercise you're trying to do. This is super convenient. I love the design. Whoever designed this really thought it through. And put effort into those small little details, which I appreciate, and I think anyone who buys this product would appreciate. Everything is on the screen. Once you hook up to Wi-Fi, you sync into their programs on their websites. You have everything here that you could need. You got all the different styles of training, or you could just do a free lift, free training, depending on what you're after, what kind of workout you're trying to do. Now, once you get into, let's say here, it gives you all the setup options, right? Right here, the weight, right? So you can set it up to 220 pounds total weight. So basically you set your weight, turn the weight on, and now you have that much resistance in your cables. Here you have the different styles of training. Standard, where basically it's the same resistance all the way through. You have chain, where it changes the resistance. It gets heavier and heavier as you get further into that rep of that lift. You have eccentric, where it basically, you know, goes backwards on the weight. It's pretty awesome. And then you can fix speeds and stuff like that for rowing and for exercises that are more cardio based. You set your barbell, you set your dumbbell setting. You can have it assist you if you want. This is pretty awesome. Now here's how you set it up, and you take it from the pulley here, and you can do it so you're pulling from the ground and pulling up. So basically it's very simple. You press this thing slides out. Now it's free, and you just set it up right here. It just pops right off, and then it pops right in. Now you're pulling from the ground, so you can do bench press, you can do any overhead presses, anything where you're pulling the weight from the ground up rather than from the top down. Now they also send you this bench that you can set up. Comes with the whole home gym. So let's set this thing up real quick. And this is the bench that you can use to do your bench press, to do your seated exercises, to do your rows. You could also sit on the floor, I reckon. I mean, it's the same thing, just a little bit higher up so you can have that more stable surface like you would in a gym. Now let's talk about versatility, because if you guys have been following my workouts, I'm all about figuring out how to make a workout more versatile, how you can do it at home without needing, all of these weights and all of this equipment. This thing is basically an all-in-one versatility tool. So it has the versatility to do your pushing exercises, your pulling exercises, squats, deadlifts, bench press, everything that you can think of for the most part that you can do in a gym, you can do with this thing. There's like specific exercises, like if you're trying to work the hips, you're gonna have to get a little creative with it. But this thing can do a lot. And for the small amount of space that it takes up, it gets a 10 out of 10 for me for versatility. And just how, slick and easy to use it is, it's basically foolproof. You open it and you can start training. It's literally that simple. There is no excuse. Now let's talk about price, because that is probably the part that's gonna scare most people away. This thing is over $2,000, but if you were to build yourself a full home gym and buy all the weights and all the everything, you would spend well over that. So in my opinion, it's money well spent if you are looking for a full home gym setup, and one that can take up literally a tenth of the space that an actual full home gym would take up. Most people turn garages into gyms, turn a whole bedroom into a gym. This thing can take up a small corner of your bedroom, and there's your full home gym. So when it comes to price, is it a bit pricey? Yes, but the saying where you get what you pay for couldn't be more true when it comes to the Speediance. If you want to fork up the money for a full home gym and spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 building it, or do you want to spend a couple grand and get the same thing for less space and potentially even more versatility? Expensive? Yes. Worth it? Also yes. Don't miss out on their current holiday deals. Get up to $600 off on this thing and get complimentary barbell hooks and ski handle with your purchase. Don't miss out, guys. If you are looking for that entire package home gym that's gonna cost less than an actual home gym would cost, this is it right here. Now for my final rating. What do I give the Speediance? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was gonna give it probably a 7 out of 10, an 8 out of 10 when I first read about it. After having tested it and seeing it firsthand, getting my hands on it, seeing how it's designed, how it's built, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Maybe a 9.5 out of 10, just because a lot of people may not want to spend that money. But remember what I said, a actual full home gym is gonna cost you well over what this will cost you, and this does all of the same things anyway. So, you know what? I'm gonna stick to 10 out of 10 for the Speediance. This thing is amazing. Stick around, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of cool videos using it and showing you guys how to use it. If you have questions, if you have comments, if you have anything that you want to ask, drop it in the comments. I will get back to you guys. Check out their website. I got all the information for it in the description where you can get it. They have some holiday deals going on right now. Don't miss out on getting your gym monster. Now, I promised you a full body workout for sticking around to the end. We are gonna hit it. We are gonna hit chest, shoulders, arms, back, legs. We're gonna hit it all. Let's do this. First exercise, we are gonna hit that back. Let's go. 3 sets, 10 reps, lat pull downs. 3 sets, 10 reps, seated rows. Followed by 3 sets of 10 reps, tricep pull downs. Next up, we're gonna hit chest. We're gonna do bench press. 3 sets of 10 reps, bench press, flat on the bench. Next up, we have legs. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10 reps, weighted squats. Last exercise, shoulder press to hit those shoulders. 3 sets of 10 reps, shoulder press. And there you have it, a full body workout hitting the major muscle groups with one simple tool. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. You can get so creative with your workouts. You can hit different muscles, focus in on certain muscles even more. It is your all-in-one home gym solution. I love this thing. Now, another very, very cool, well thought out piece of this whole setup is this little thing, this ring clicker. This thing lets you control the machine with your hand without having to touch the screen. So for exercises where you have to get under it and you can't reach the screen, this thing is perfect. You twist it to change the weight. You can see the weight in the back going up and down. Press it once. You can set it up however you like. It activates the weight. Press it again. It deactivates the weight. This is so amazing. It goes right on your finger however you like, so you can get to it easy. Click, 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 change the weight. I love it.